Should you invest in XRP? Is it profitable to invest in XRP right now? Exploring the best decentralized blockchain? XRP, a payments technology released in 2012 that aims at making international money transfers faster, cheaper and easier, is the native Ripple cryptocurrency. Ensure to keep on watching because we have a fact regarding XRP that you even might not have been aware of. But first, we are giving away $25 at the end of the month to one random subscriber to start on their XRP journey. All you need to do is to like the video, subscribe and comment your thoughts on XRP in the comment section. Welcome XRP Army. Let's grow the XRP Lab community by pressing the like button and subscribe. Ripple would replace SWIFT in a best-case scenario and become the choice method for international money transfers. The dominance of the SWIFT market means that this will not happen in time, but Ripple chips could benefit from various advantages. XRP has extremely low transaction cost. It costs 0.0001 XRP for each transaction. This is a fraction of a penny at the present price of XRP. The average transaction takes only 5 seconds to process transactions quickly. Banks may use XRP to facilitate one currency to another trading. They could keep XRP and swap currencies at a lower price instead of holding various currencies. Since XRP is the cryptocurrency of Ripple, XRP purchase is a way to invest in Ripple. You can do the same with XRP and Ripple as you can purchase Ether if you think of Ethereum. Ripple's goals are ambitious and progress has been made. Its payments network includes more than 300 financial institutions throughout over 40 countries, according to its website. This is a beginning, but SWIFT's still a long way to go. It has been partnered with more than 11,000 financial institutions in more than 200 countries. Let's have a look on Wanchain. Wanchain is the best decentralized interoperability blockchain solution in the world. Wanchain creates completely decentralized bridges connecting blockchain global siloed networks. Jack Liu, Wanchain managing director and founder and one of the initial angel Ethereum investors, has renowned for saying that all the blockchains in the world are connected by Wanchain. Well, Wanchain's on the way for that purpose. By building bridges to other chains, Wanchain is aiming at revolutionizing the DeFi industry. And it was the only focus of the project since it was even popular or known before DeFi. Since 2017, Wanchain has been developing non-stop. Thus, their technology is much more advanced than other projects in the field of connectivity. Actually, Wanchain is the 5th software version of itself. Unlike other cross-chain projects, Wanchain is totally decentralized and does not have strange constraints such as supporting IBC chains. That means that you're currently taking your Bitcoin, XRP, Litecoin and a boatload to other chain channels for the industry's best yield decentralized applications. In Wanchain, more chains are being added all the time. Great players are aware of what Wanchain is doing, and partnerships are only continuing. That is the true power of blockchain interoperability, and what Wanchain is building is the type of cross-chain infrastructure that will enable blockchain to reach mass adoption. Interoperability is a must and Wanchain manages the pack because for the past few years this has been their only focus. These both excellent coins have access to clever contracts by the recent crypto addition to Wanchain, XRP and Litecoin. Litecoin, XRP, and the whole Wanchain cross-chain infrastructure can thus interact with Ethereum, Wanchain, Binance, and Smart Chain. It also enables swaps in completely decentralized ways directly for tokens in other chains. Just think right now, you are tinning your Litecoin and XRP, starting to stake and farm to make huge returns. XRP, Wanchain, and many more are a part of the blockchain revolution. Blockchain, that word comes these days on every lips. Behind cryptocurrencies, you may have heard it's somewhat like a mysterious techno-wizard. The blockchain believers say, with near religious belief, that it's the biggest thing since the internet, a revolution that will refresh the future. It's one of the key technologies that actually decentralizes and democratizes innovation. With this revolution, our food is safe, our money is secure, our medical records are inviolable, our identities are truly ours. What blockchain does very well is managing information transactions, and that is done by making them secure as they happen. It will bypass banks, lawyers and a million other intermediaries along with their high charges and bring into the global economy. It can help the most vulnerable people of the world. They expect 10% of the world's GDP to be stored on blockchains by 2025 according to the market of their own. But is the match changer blockchain it is being promoted? And for you, what does that mean? It is alarming at the pace it happens with and in almost every jurisdiction. It is alarming. By the support of B. Riley Financial, blockchain revolution is made possible. B. Riley is uniquely positioned at any stage of the business life to offer customers full-service collaborative solutions. We begin to see a shift beyond the obvious initial application of the cryptocurrency's blockchain technology and really examine the effects of such decentralized operating environments in other industries. So the chain of supply, healthcare, safety. And therefore we believe that people understand and recognize what evolves. When blockchains are not opened or handled, all the medical records you purchase could be kept safe, your votes could be counted reliably, they can guarantee that money you donate to a charity is given to those who need it, that the diamond that you purchase does not finance crimes of war. It can save money and save lives. Take for instance how you receive the so-called organic apple. It passes through many hands, generating many files that are misread or falsified by tin. There's the farm, the pickers, the transportation, the processing, the packaging, the labeling, and your food stores. There is a lot of trust we are putting into it. A lot of confidence. But what if you were able to tag that apple on the farm and create a tracking blockchain? A new block would lock up information on where it came from, where it was, and how it came to you as it passes through all of those hands. The blockchain you could track back to ensure that the farm from which it was originated is organic. By blockchain, we think there is now a unique opportunity where an autonomous vehicle tin is now relying on data that it can see from outside of its sphere of influence. Blockchain tin also has an impact on the trade in renewable energy sources. There is a project out there called the Brooklyn Microgrid. This is a network of homes, some of which have solar panels, and it allows neighbors to transact directly with each other rather than depending on the utility. If a home with solar panels collects more energy than needed, traditionally an excess of energy has been returned to the energy firm for credit to the homeowner. However, in a home network, blockchain would essentially create, manage, purchase and sell the excessive energy between the participating homes and make necessary transaction data and decisions. Also in another major area, this versatile technology is fast at work in solving issues. Identity of the person. The identity problem now is that in today's world you have many people who don't have a formal identification. So today is a big challenge: who they are, where they come from, where they are going. If we can establish someone or something as unique, blockchain will provide value. Some blockchain solutions, such as a card with a digital identifier on it, allow those individuals to have access to financial institutions. Picture 1. On the 8th of July, XRP had a value of 0.613323. For Ripple and XRP, an ongoing SEC lawsuit is currently the major obstacle. The SEC lodged a complaint on the 21st of December 2020 accusing that Ripple had sold $1.3 billion of unregistered security in the XRP cryptocurrency. Ripple says XRP is not a security. He also indicated that the SEC did not properly notify him that the sale of XRP would be a stock offer. One possible result is a settlement agreement between Ripple and the SEC. Because of several reasons, until this happens or there is a decision, Ripple's lawsuit is a thorn. Ripple retains its objective of publicity. XRP has resulted in many major cryptocurrency exchanges not being available for purchase. The price of XRP probably decreased. Although in 2021, many cryptocurrencies blew up their former prices. If you think Ripple has potential and is likely to achieve a good result in its SEC lawsuit proceedings, you can invest in XRP. Note that even compared to other cryptocurrencies, it's a high-risk investment. It could be very useful to Ripple. Transfers between banks of international money can be slow, costly, and even difficult to implement. Ripple has already secured hundreds of partnerships, many of them with major financial institutions. Behind Ripple is also a large firm that aims to promote and move it forward. There are several reasons to be careful with regard to XRP purchases, despite its potential. The SEC proceedings could have a negative impact. Ripple could be found to be in breach of securities law, or the SEC could simply postpone the case for as long as possible. Ripple's main competition in the banking industry, SWIFT, is already solidly established. XRP and Ripple's success does not necessarily lie between them. Most Ripple financial institutions do not use XRP. This last problem with XRP means that the first step is to find an exchange that sells it if you're interested in purchasing one. CoinMama and KuCoin include two major crypto exchanges offering XRP. Finally, it's now time to take a look at the fact of the day. Did you know, unlike Bitcoin, it is not possible to mine XRP or make it grow? Every existing XRP coin has already been calculated, even if it is not in circulation. Kindly note that prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice or any sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. Do conduct your own diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decision. Do you invest in XRP? If you want to continue to know about XRP, we have videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, my friend.